So, good morning. Welcome to our chair yoga practice. Let's find a place on the seat where we can get both feet firmly planted on the floor. And we want to be able to see our toes out past our knees, so our knees are placed right over our ankles. So we've got a solid foundation, we're stronger, we're stable. And let's slowly press our feet into the floor with our hands resting on our leg. We feel that power. And let's use it to elevate our chest. Let's lift from our sternum, lift up from the top of your head. Imagine a beautiful silk thread from the heavens above, lifting you up from the top of your head. And then let's think about maintaining this nice tall spine and letting our shoulders soften and relax. Let's practice self-care today, listening to our bodies, doing what feels right as we gently move, moving with intention, strengthening, lengthening, lubricating every joint. So I invite you as we sit here nice and tall to begin to rock your hips from side to side. So we gently let fleshiness move away from our sitting bones so that as we begin our practice, we feel ourselves centered. We feel that even amount of support. And let's press our feet into the earth again and build a little more length in our spine. And now maybe we close our eyes. Maybe we have already. And perhaps we just want to find a soft gaze as we bring our awareness to our feet. And whether we have sensation in our feet or not, let's lift our toes up. We'll keep the big toe mound, the pinky toe mound, and the heel down. And then let's gently relax our toes back down. Let's do that again, lifting our toes. Let's think about wiggling our toes and relax our toes back down. Let's do that one more time. We'll lift our toes, noticing that the arch is engaging. Let's use the power as we press our feet into the floor to get a little taller in our spine, and exhale, let's relax our toes down. Now on this in-breath, let's lift our heels and come up on our tippy toes as much as we can. Feel the squeezing in our muscles. And let's slowly roll down to the ball and then to our heel. Again, let's move mindfully. Let's be very aware of how our body feels as we lift our heels again. Right on our tippy toes, activating all those little joints in our feet. Let's slowly bring the balls of our feet down and then our heels. Let's do that one more time. We'll roll the heels up, lift the balls, come to the tips of your toes if you can. If it causes pain, let's not. And then let's slowly bring the balls of our feet down and then our heels. And once again, now let's press our feet firmly into the earth. Feel that connection, feeling grounded. Just being right here in this moment as we begin to focus on our breath. Let's just observe our breath as it enters our nostrils. Watch what your body does with the breath and watch your breath as it moves back out of your nostrils. No need to change our breath in any way. Just being the watcher, being the observer. Now we'll begin our pranayama practice. We'll begin to control our breath. So let's begin with a strong, slow out breath. Lips together and let's hum our breath out. And let's relax now. Let your belly come back to neutral. And as you inhale this time, think about starting at the bottom of our ribs. Slowly we fill. Let's not struggle. Let's feel the expansion in our bodies and pause. And drawing navel to spine, let's hum our breath out again. And just soften and release a little bit more. Let's come back to neutral. Reset and inhaling, we slowly expand the lungs. We feel our waist lengthening. It feels as if our chest lifted a little bit more. Exhaling, navel drawing in and up, humming our breath out. And reset. Inhaling, now we'll press our feet firmly into the earth, press our hands into the legs. Let's slowly look up to the ceiling. Let's think of pulling our shoulder blades together and sliding them down on our back. Starting out with some spinal extension. As we exhale, we'll stack our shoulders above the pelvis and gently relax our head down. Let's press our feet into the earth. Feel that strength, your power. Hands firmly placed on the legs. We slowly lift up again, looking up, throat lifting. Let's pull our shoulder blades together so our chest really opens up. And as we exhale, pelvic floor gently lifts, navel draws in, and let's relax our head down. Let's slowly bring our chin over towards the direction of our right shoulder. And then let's slowly take it in the other direction. Checking in with our neck this morning. Let's take it again once more to the right. And then we'll slowly move once more to the left, just watching. Let's bring our chin back to the center and inhale, sit nice and tall. Let's think about our collarbones smiling today as we slide our shoulder blades down on our back. Let's very gently now inhale and expand. Bring oxygen into every cell in our body. So grateful for our breath today. As we exhale, let's bring our right ear towards our shoulder. We'll let our left arm hang heavy and just breathe into that space we're finding there in the left side of our neck. Notice it in the left shoulder, in the front of your chest. Just holding on here, taking another deep breath. Put a little light on the subject there. And then let's reach our left arm out, turn our palm behind us, and hinge at the elbow, and very gently bring the back of our hand around our low back. We don't have to go far. Stay tall. Right ear's towards our shoulder. Left chest is wide open. We feel that connection here. The pectorals lock in here to the shoulder. Now let's slowly roll our chin down and look behind us, looking down towards the floor. And then let's gently bring our ear back towards the shoulder. Look to the right. Look behind your right shoulder. And then slowly bring your right ear towards your shoulder. One more time, we'll gently turn our head, looking behind us now. Let's come back to the center. Let's lift the left hand and put it on our lap, right hand on our head, and let's gently bring our head back up into alignment. Sitting nice and tall. Energy into the feet, feeling strong, bringing earth energy up, that beautiful support. Exhaling left ear towards our shoulder now. We can let our right arm hang heavy. Just let it hang here. And find that space in the right side of your neck. Feel it in the chest. Just noticing, percolating, letting space grow here. Let's turn our palm behind us now and bend our elbow. And gently bring the back of our hand around our low back. Again, you don't have to go far. We might slide a little further. Listen to your shoulder. Now very slowly roll your chin down and look behind your left shoulder on the floor. On the in-breath, let's slowly roll our ear back in the direction of our shoulder so our right ear's up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, let's gently look behind our left shoulder. Just move in your pain-free range of motion and ear back down. One more time, let's roll our head. Take your time. Gently bringing more awareness, more flexibility to our neck and shoulder. Let's lift our right elbow and put our hand on our left hand on our head, and let's bring our head all the way back up. Nice. Sitting tall, big in breath, fill your body. Exhaling, we'll lift gently pelvic floor and navel. Even if we don't have sensation, we think about it. And let's turn our gaze to the right. Let's turn back to the center now, pressing our feet firmly into the earth. And then let's slowly turn our gaze to the left, checking in with our neck, finding that little bit more of mobility and flexibility. Let's come back to the front. Now shifting down the body, right shoulder. Big inhalation. Breathe down to your toes. Exhaling, root and navel engaged. Let's roll our right shoulder forward and up and slide your shoulder blade back and down. Let's roll it forward and up and back and down. Taking it easy, moving with ease, finding peace as we gently move. Maybe we'll stay there today. Maybe we'll bring our hand on our shoulder and circle our elbow. Again, it's entirely up to your shoulder and neck today. So listen to your body. Let's take it around 2 more times, or circle your shoulder. All movement is good movement. And let's let that arm hang heavy. With our palm turned up, let's slowly imagine we're lifting a mayonnaise jar. Spread your fingers wide. When we look, our marble would roll from our shoulder down to the elbow, down to our wrist. Let's turn our palm forward and exhale, bring our arm across our body. Let's slide our shoulder blade down, literally feel it sliding down. And bring our left hand on the upper arm or the lower arm and hug your arm in. You can relax your right hand. We can relax our head. Let's just breathe into the upper back. Breathe into wherever you're finding the sensation here. Opening up, letting go of tightness as we stretch the fascia through our whole body. Let's slowly release and we'll roll that shoulder blade back and down. Let's sit tall again, big inhalation. As we exhale, we'll think of lifting the pelvic floor and navel. As we roll our left shoulder forward, let's bring it up to our ear and slide it back and down. Maybe we even close our eyes as we move through this. Just feeling and listening to our bodies. Taking it easy. No need to find pain. If we arrived in pain, though, we know we'll still gently move. Maybe we'll put our hand on our shoulder and take a slow circle. Just slowing down and taking good care of ourselves. This is part of a good self-care program. Being mindful, coming into the moment. Let's go one more time. And as we watch our breath, that's exactly where we go. Let's let our left arm hang down. We'll turn our palm up, spread our fingers wide, and inhale. Think of lifting that mayonnaise jar. But again, a marble would roll from your shoulder down to the elbow, down to your wrist. Find that alignment. For most of us, nothing good happens above our shoulders. Let's rotate our palm forward with a big in-breath. As we exhale, let's bring our arms across, or just the left arm across your body. Relax your shoulder blade down, and we hug it in. Go for the gusto, right? Let your left hand relax, and just gently relax your chin down. As you just open up, breathe into your upper left side of your back, that scapula, opening up the connective tissue that supports it. Remember, that scapula is just floating there. It's not really attached any other way but through connective tissue. Let's slide our shoulder blade down. Let's make it work together now. Inhale, feet press down, body expands. Exhaling, we'll hollow out as we zip. Shoulders roll in, up to our ears, and back and down. On this breath, let's press our feet down and extend our arms out and come to goalpost arms. Let's slide our shoulder blades together and down. As we inhale, we'll press our feet into the floor and we'll lift our head, lift your throat, lift your heart, and then pull the back of your hands back. So we really continue to open the chest, but all of our back muscles are lifting. As we exhale, let's put our hands on the hip creases. We'll hug our elbows in, shoulders down and back. Exhale, lift your navel and hip hinge forward. Take it easy. Think of lifting your navel, hugging your ribs in, sinking slowly as we open up our lower back. Let's press our feet into the floor, keep our back long, and inhale up. Let's come back to those goalpost arms. Scapular retraction, shoulder blades hug down. Press your feet into the floor, inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, let's bring our hands back to the hip creases. Hug your elbows in, big in-breath as we lengthen our spine again. Exhale, root and navel engage. Bring your heart forward. Draw your navel in. See if you can bring your rib cage all the way down on your legs. Now, if we have glaucoma or uncontrolled blood pressure, we're not bringing our head below our heart. If that's not the case today, we might let our arms hang here and let our head get heavy and look underneath the chair. Just letting our shoulders, our arms, our head grow heavy. We might gently shake our head yes here and gently shake it no. Let's put our hands back up on our legs, not on our knees. And as we inhale, let's hug our elbows in and lengthen our spine. Exhaling, navel in. We'll slowly, slowly, slowly come back up. Let's hold on to the sides of the chair. Lifting our chest, nice and strong. Let's put our right hand down and lift our left shoulder from our hip. Opening the intercostals. Exhale, release. So if there's any issue at all in your shoulders or neck, let's continue with that movement. If you don't have issues in the shoulder and neck today, let's be grateful and extend our arm up to the sky. Hinging over to the right now, no matter where we're at. We might be lifting and opening those intercostals. Our right arm stays long and strong, and we bring more weight back into our left hip here. Big in breath. Exhale, let's sit tall and twist and bring our left hand onto our right leg. Inhaling, we'll lift the right arm. We might stay here. We might lift it all the way up and draw the shoulder blade down. As we exhale, let's twist to the right. Maybe we put our hand down behind our hip. Maybe we bring our arm onto the top of the back of the chair. Support yourself somehow. Hand either on the seat or on the back. Let's inhale, lengthen our left arm, grow a taller spine. Exhale, draw the navel in as we might just twist a little more now. Don't push or pull into it. Support yourself with your arms. Take a big breath here in this deep twist. Not so easy to let our bodies expand and open. As we exhale, we'll draw the navel in and let's come back to the front. Let's check in and make sure that our weight is still distributed evenly so we can support and find more space in our spine. Left hand on the chair now. We can use a fist or hold on. On this in-breath, let's lift our right shoulder from the hip. Feel those intercostals, the connectors between our ribs opening. Exhale, that allows us to take deeper and better breaths, and we need our breath, don't we? Inhaling, shoulder lifts, or we might extend our arm up as we listen to our bodies. You might be looking straight out or up. Now keep your left arm long as you drape your right arm overhead. Load back into your right hip. Let's take a big breath here. Feel the expansion. Let your belly open. Exhale, pelvic floor and navel. Let's turn gently left and put our right hand on our left leg. Inhaling, we might just stay nice and tall. We might lift our left arm up, but our shoulders sliding down on our back. As we exhale, now we're twisting left. We can bring our left arm on the back of the chair or down on the seat behind your hip. See what is right for you today. Using our arms, let's lift, open up, find more space. As we exhale, pelvic floor and navel in, let's twist a little bit more. Inhale, let's take another nice full breath here. Feel that expansion. Exhale, let's release and come back to the front. Sitting tall. Flat. Pushing our feet into the earth. Let's come to goalpost arms, or maybe we fully extend. This is not necessary. Exhale, circle sweep. Let's bring our hands low on the back of the chair and press our chest forward. So we're holding on low on the back of the chair. Hold on to the sides. Lift your chest. Pull those shoulder blades together and down. Move your neck gently here. Take advantage of the strength in your thoracic spine. Remember, we lose flexibility a lot in this upper back, so we engage. Feel your heart opening. Let's hold here. Exhale, let's sit tall and give ourselves a nice hug. Nice tight squeeze. Remind yourself, let's pat ourselves on the back and remind yourself we're here today. Every breath is a gift, every moment. Inhaling, let's circle sweep and open our hearts. Arms sweep open to the sides. Preparing for a hug with the other arm on top now. Let's give ourselves that loving embrace. Pat yourself on the back. Again, remind yourself that everything is the way it's supposed to be for some reason. Let's come back and slide our shoulder blades down on our back. Now let's slide back a little bit in our chair maybe, because we want to have the upper leg pressing into the chair. Let's find that our weight's distributed evenly and lift our right foot up. Let's move on down to the ankles now as we plant our foot, pointing our toes. Let's pull our toes up and really press through our heels. Notice what's going on, all the muscular action here in this right leg, all the way up to the hip. Exhale, toes in. It's our core muscles really holding this leg up. Let's point again, or they're assisting anyway. It's the main force. Exhale, toes up. One more. Let's point. And good job. Dorsiflex. 4 slow circles. Taking our time. Drawing the biggest circle we can with our toes. Let's pull our toes back, press through your heel, and we'll begin our slow circle the other way. Excellent. Let's pull our toes back, reach through your heel, extend your leg out. Exhale, bring that foot back to the floor. Good deal. Weights distributed evenly. We're sitting tall. That beautiful silk string lifting us from the top of our head. Exhaling, pelvic floor and navel lift. We'll lift our left foot up now. And let's point our toes and flatten out the top of our ankle. And we'll press through the heel and draw our toes back. We'll do this 3 more times. Again, move with intention. Aware of the sensations that we're experiencing here, even aware of any emotions that might arise. That's part of being mindful, part of being in the moment. We open to our truth. Let's take a slow circle the other way. And Thanksgiving absolutely was different this year. Sure was for me. I know it was for you. Let's pull our toes back and circle the other way. But we still feel the love of family and friends. And we stay apart to honor each other, to keep each other healthy. Let's pull our toes back and put that foot back down. We better get to our strap now, so let's pick up our strap and find the white tag and put one of the loops next to it around your right foot. Oh boy, we're running behind here. Oh well, we'll get in exactly what we need to get in, I'm sure. Let's sit tall now. Check in with your hips. Press your left foot down as we inhale. Exhale, strong arms, lift our leg. Lengthen your heel. Now, as we do this, let's make sure we're not rounding into our lower back. Lift your chest. Let's press through the heel. Press through your heel and bring it up to your edge. Listen to your hamstrings. They'll dictate. Remember, if your body moves into pain, it's a signal to us. Let's take both straps in our right hand and take our left arm out to the side. On this breath, let's slowly move our right leg out. Keep your toes and knees up, and now look over at your left thumb. Press through your right heel. Exhale, arm and leg come back to the center. Sitting nice and tall, left arm to the side. Slowly, we open the right leg out. Press through the heel and look over at our left thumb. Keep your heart lifting. Exhale, let's come back to the center. Let's press through the heel and see if we can find a little more length. Exhale, pull your knee in towards your chest. Inhale, let's extend. And now turn the inner thigh down. Turn your toes and knees back up. Inner thigh turns down and turn it back up. It's a tiny little movement right here in midline. Let's turn our toes and knees up, come back up. Exhale now. Can we wrap our hands around our shin? If that's not possible, that's okay. Hang on to your strap or bring your hands under your leg. But if you can get your hands around your shin, hug your leg in tight. No pressure on our knee. Let's take a big breath here. As we exhale, navel in, bring your chest towards your right leg. So we're drawing the navel in, so we're lengthening, opening up the low back. Let's sit tall, and we'll put this right foot back down. Beautiful. Let's go to the left foot here. Shake the tension out of your fingers in between times. Shake it out. All right. Weight distributed evenly so we can maintain as much space between our vertebrae as we can. Opening up our bodies so we've got less aches and pains. Big breath in as we press our right foot down. Exhaling, navel in. Let's lift our left leg. Now be sure you didn't rock back. Let's try to have our ears and shoulders stacked above our tail as we reach our left leg out. Finding lots of space. Lifting from the chest, lifting from that silk strand above our crown. We come up a little higher, just challenging our hamstrings, not pain. We've got sensation and we certainly are sending awareness to it, sending breath and thinking of releasing. Let's take both straps in our left hand and take our right arm out to the side. And then slowly open your left leg out. Press through your heel and look over at your right thumb. Exhale, let's bring it all back to the middle. Building cognitive function. Right arm out. Open the left leg out and look over to the right. Exhale, let's come back midline. Hold on with both hands if you need to. One more time. Right arm extends out, left leg out. Our toes and knees are straight up. Don't let it rotate. And look over at your right thumb. Exhale, let's come back. And now we'll use both hands on the strap. Let's see if we found any more length in our hamstrings. And hold it still. Lengthening. Exhale, inner thigh turns down. Stay right here. Let's turn our toes and knees back up. Inhale. Exhale, we'll turn it down. Inhale, let's turn it up. Exhaling one more time, we internally rotate, lubricating that hip. Let's come back and see if we got a little more space. Exhale, knee towards our shoulder. Inhale, let's reach. Exhale, now can we wrap around our shin or underneath our leg or hold on to your strap. Take a big breath here. Try to hug that leg in tight. Exhale, navel in. Let's lean slightly forward towards it, but we're really pulling the navel in and up, okay? So we're using the strong core muscles. Beautiful. Let's sit tall and unstrap that foot and put our feet back down. Let's shake our hands out and interlace our fingers, and we'll press out and stretch the fingers, our palms, our wrists. Sitting tall, inhale. Exhale, watch your knuckles as we twist right. Ooh, feel that deep side twist. Let's come back to the center. Inhale here. Exhaling, navel in. Let's twist left. Let's release and come back. And let's bring our arms down. Let's wiggle our hands out, shake it out. Let's touch the thumb and pointer finger together. Open wide. Thumb and middle finger, touch, open wide. Ring finger, touch, open wide. Pinky, touch, push, open wide. Let's wiggle all of our fingers now. And circle gently from our wrists. Just 3 times each way. And let's put our hands on our lap. We're taking a big in breath, open and expand. Lots of breath, our biggest breath of the day. Exhale, pelvic floor and navel. Let's hinge forward. Once again, relaxing down to our legs. From here, let's begin our body massage, working up. Up, working from the ankles up towards our knee. Hopefully you've already done this today, but we're going to go through it anyway. Do both legs. Then we'll put our hands high on our legs and we'll lift our long spine up. And make warming circles on our knees. Let's work our way up to both legs. Now work your way all the way around your leg. Sorry, I'm sort of speeding this up. I lost track of time. I want a nice long meditation, so let's do both legs. Not that it's all about what I like, is it? Let's pat out the tops of our legs. Okay. Coming back to our hands, let's pull and twist each finger. Rub that webbing between our fingers. And then let's not go to the bones of our wrist, but above. Pull towards your elbow and gently move your wrist here. Create space. Nice. Let's work our way up our arm towards our armpit. Checking in, noticing what we're experiencing. And then let's go to our left hand and we'll pull and twist each finger. We'll massage that webbing between our fingers. And, do this again for yourself and take a little more time. All right, let's come above our wrist and we'll pull towards our elbow and gently move our wrist. Create space in all those little bones. Then let's work our way up our arm towards our armpit. Wonderful. If we wore glasses today, let's take our glasses off. Let's rub our palms together and get them nice and warm. And place them on our forehead. Just feel that warmth and drag our fingers. Just think about softly releasing tension, pain, fear, anger, whatever emotions are arising in us today. Just let it all go. Let's bring our thumbs below our eyebrows. We're not going to touch our eyes. And fingers above and just drag out. Massage those sinuses. Maybe we rub and squeeze our eyebrows. I shouldn't get this close. Oh dear. Let's bring our pinchers to the bridge of our nose and wiggle it and notice any crunchiness there. And we'll massage our ears now. The other E word. So massage all the parts of your ears. Just enjoying it. Let's pull our earlobes back, down, and out. And release. Gently, we touch our temples and make some easy circles. And then we can move through our scalp. And again, any way that you want to, you can circle, you can jiggle. Let's just think about that tension, the tightness that we're wearing in our scalp and let it go. Our face melting, our scalp melting. Let's release and sit all the way up nice and tall and lean back in our chair. Let's gently make circles on our belly now around our navel, moving up the right and down the left. Up on the side of the door and down the left towards the drinking fountain side of the room. Just massaging our abdomen. And then let's rest our hands on our legs. And again, when we come to meditate or pray, we'd like to find our hands always placed in the same way. Maybe our palms are down on our lap. Maybe our palms are turned up. Whatever feels natural for you. Let's feel that our weight's distributed evenly in the pelvis. Let's feel that extension of the root chakra down through your legs, your feet, and into the earth. Connecting us to those that we love, connecting us to each other. As we begin to watch our breath, we can close our eyes softly and just observe our breath, no longer controlling it. Just being here with each breath, observing the inhalation as it moves into your body, a new beginning. Observing the out breath as we let go. Letting go of negativity. And I say that every week, but really it means starting to watch our thoughts. It all starts right there with our thoughts. Excuse me. So as we watch our thoughts, we notice we're judging ourselves, we're labeling ourselves, we're getting mad at ourselves a lot. And we say things to ourselves that we would never ever dream of saying to anyone else. So it's time to, as we watch those thoughts, to let go of the negative thoughts, to let go of judging yourself. So we find our affirmations. I am happy. I am enough. I am strong, flexible, and focused. I am a loving being. And I find compassion for myself today. Compassion and a loving kindness like I've never known. Letting go of those negative thoughts, letting go of the negative patterns. Finding that just that alone and repeating our affirmations when we find ourselves with those negative thoughts gives us a lightness of being, brings us back to center, back to that connection with the divine. As we find compassion and love, that's our dharma, our soul's purpose, to do good, to be good. And when we're being critical of ourselves, when we're judging ourselves, we are talking exactly that way to other people and we might not realize it. So let's let go. So I want to end today with a quote from Mark Twain. I think it's pretty relative in these days. And Mark Twain says to us, I have been through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. Fear is a healthy instinct that can save our lives. But most of the time, fear originates in our minds in the form of something that hasn't occurred. These imagined fears cause us stress and unnecessary suffering. We cause that suffering. And they usually stem from the thought of losing something we already have or not getting something we want. And that kind of defines life these days, doesn't it? Fear can keep us up at night, ruin our appetites, block our memories of the good times, and cause life-threatening physical and mental illnesses. Fear comes only when we live in the future. We can't get that anxiety when we're not in the present moment. Faith is the other side of fear. Turning our fears over to a power greater than ourselves is the perfect key to inner peace. In fact, turning everything over to God, or whatever you call your higher power. Living with the faith that God is in charge can bring us peace and joy beyond our wildest imaginations. So today, let's remind ourselves to be flooded with peace and turn all of our fears, our cares, and our wants over to God. And then let it go. Choose to be happy today. There's light at the end of this tunnel. So we're survivors, we're here, and all is good. So let's take a nice, big, beautiful breath and sweep our arms out and lift our heart. And exhale, come to prayer position. And let's bring our thumbs to connect to our heart space, the center, well, the heart energy anyway, and find a humble bow. And let's remind ourselves to love ourselves, to be compassionate with ourselves, to take time all day to remind yourself how fabulous you are. Grateful for your gifts that make you such a wonderful, unique person. Let's hope and pray that all beings can choose to be happy today, that all beings can be healthy today, and that we can all ride the waves of this storm with peace and ease, filled with divine light and grace. And as we end our practice, that place within me where the divine resides, it honors the place within each of you where the divine resides. I am you, you are me, we are all one. I love you and I bow to your infinite wisdom. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.